a course creator, coach, consultant, or expert in the online space who desires a 7-figure business, but you're stuck at 6 figures. Well, hang around because you're in the right place and get ready to break through your income ceiling and ascend to 7 figures without working harder. Hi there, my name is Caroline Onyedema. I'm a master messaging and marketing coach who helps 6-figure entrepreneurs grow their business to 7 figures without the hustle, without being a slave to social media, and without working 24/7 and neglecting your loved ones. I'm all about working less, making more, and having a ton of fun while doing it. I want to tell you a little story that might resonate with you. When I first came into the online space as a coach, I had big dreams of working with whoever, whenever, on my own time and term. And in the beginning, I put in work 24/7. I was hustling, guys. I was on my grind trying to make this thing work. And sure enough, I hit 6 figures. But then I started to hit burnout. I started to get tired. The same strategies I was using stopped working. I found myself resenting the clients I was working with because they were nickeling and diming me. I was experiencing inconsistent revenue, roller coaster revenue. So sure, I was making money, but I couldn't rely on it. I didn't know where I was going to be month to month. I found myself starting the beginning of the month from 0 because I didn't have any reoccurring revenue, and I was a slave to social media. In fact, if I took a day off social media, I used to feel this terrible guilt because I felt like I had been missing out on something, or I was missing on clients, or maybe if I didn't respond to a DM within 10 minutes, that they would go somewhere else. And this was leading me to a place where I was resenting my business, and I felt like I was white knuckling through growing my business or servicing my clients. And that was a terrible place to be. I almost got to a point where I felt that my dream of growing a 7-figure business was ridiculous, right? I listened to the naysayers, or started to listen to the naysayers, that I was doing too much and that I shouldn't give up my day job, right? I don't know if this is for anyone, but that's the situation I was in a few years back, until I realized that whatever gets you to 6 figures is not what gets you to 7. And you cannot build and grow a sustainable business on hustle alone, because you will hit burnout before you hit that breakthrough. And so I changed my mindset first. I changed my mindset, and then I changed my marketing strategies, my messaging, and went out to find the support and systems that I needed to grow a sustainable long-term business that ascends closer to 7 figures without hustling, without being on social media 24/7, without missing out on great times with my loved ones, but absolutely doing what's required to structure my business in a way that it can grow and I can attract sales every day in my business without always having to be there, so I can enjoy the lifestyle and revenue that I know I desire. It also meant that I was charging what I was worth. I was structuring offers for my perfect fit clients, for the audience that I know that I wanted to work with. So I wasn't just trying to work with anybody with a pulse and a purse. And this is when my business turned around. My positioning, my pricing, the people that I was working with, and the way that I was acquiring sales really put me on this 7-figure ascent, where I started to get closer to that 7-figure mark than the 6-figure mark, all because I applied this new mindset to growing an online business. And this is what this channel is about. I'm going to bring the highs and the lows, the mistakes and the milestones, the triumphs and the tribulations to you, so that maybe you can take some of my insights and apply them to your business, so that you can experience the growth and the trajectory that I have in my business. Because we also know that building businesses like this in the online space should not mean that you sacrifice your health, your well-being, your sanity, and your fun, guys. It should be a fabulous and freeing experience. So let's bring that back to business again. Newsflash, it's not about working harder. Because a lot of people will tell you to make more money, you've got to work harder. No pain, no gain philosophy, right? Well, absolutely not. Because if you're trying to hustle your way to 7 figures, you're going to hit burnout before you hit breakthrough. And I know a lot of you are approaching that kind of burnout phase where it feels like you're white knuckling it around business. It feels like creating content is such a drag. It's something that you have to do, not something that you get to do. Maybe you're taking on clients that are not a great fit because you need to keep the lights on. Well, I want you to stop that right now, because when you incorporate the right messaging, the right marketing strategy that works for your revenue goals, your lifestyle, and the right audience who can pay you what you're worth. And they are out there, guys. Don't listen to people saying that nobody's buying. The right audience is out there who is willing and wanting to work with you at the rate that you desire. When you're able to get your marketing and sales together, to easily attract these things into your business, you're going to absolutely love growing this business that allows you to be creative, to express your genius, and to work with people who are grateful for your brilliance in a way that you've never been able to do before. And that's what the 7 Figure Ascent channel is all about. It's a different way of doing business. While lots of people talking about scaling, I talk about ascending. Because many people scale in their business and then slide all the way back because they haven't learned how to ascend and anchor in their profits, right? So we don't want you to scale and then crash back down to the bottom. We want you to ascend, anchor, assess where your next move is, and keep moving up in a very predictable trajectory that will get you to the top. Do you understand how different that is from so many people out there who are telling you you can make money overnight, or putting out these get rich quick schemes that never get you rich? No, business does not work like that. If you want a long-term business, you're going to learn how to ascend to 7 figures, and that is a much more profitable way to run your business without tearing your hair out, guys. On this channel, I'm going to be sharing actionable steps, things that you can introduce into your business right away that have been working for myself and my clients. I'm not talking about outdated strategies, right? Because what worked 5 years ago probably doesn't work today. I'm talking about strategies that have been tried and tested. I'm talking about strategies that are keeping up with the new moves on social media and technology. We're going to talk about designing offers that are not only irresistible, but that fly off the shelf. Offers that have clients sliding into your DMs or hitting you up via email or asking you if you're able to take on just one more person because they just have to be in your programs. They just have to purchase. I'm going to talk about messaging that is so captivating that you'll have people saying things like, hey, I don't come on Facebook much, but I come on Facebook specifically to read your content. I'm talking about deluxe lurkers, people that you don't even know are out there reading and binging on your content because it gives them the mindset shift, the identity, and the epiphanies that will pre-sell your offer. I'm talking about creating demand for your offer before it's even available. That kind of messaging is possible, and that's what the 7 Figure Ascent channel is all about. Your messaging, your offers, your systems, and your strategy, and the support to grow to 7 figures without burning out. You ready to make the leap to build your 7 figure empire? Well, I want you to hang about. This is definitely the channel for you. We're going to learn some great things. There's going to be a lot of education, empowerment. It's not all going to be marketing though. Sometimes we're going to get into the messaging. We're going to talk about what's actually happening in these online streets. I'm going to talk to you about the mistakes I've made and the big monumental milestones that I've passed in my business, how I was able to do it. Sometimes we're going to get vulnerable, we're going to get deep, but we're going to keep it real around here, because the key word for me in business is authenticity and transparency, and that's what you're going to get here with me. There's going to be a lot of storytelling on this channel, because storytelling is the magic that makes your messaging just resonate with those very people that you want to connect with. But all in all, it's going to be a fun ride. So I want you to stick around. I want you to hit subscribe. I want you to dig into some great content. But most of all, I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to believe in that dream you have. And I want you to believe that you have everything it takes to bring that dream to reality.